before we dive deeper into the Wild, which we will, let's chat about a tournament where everybody's a winner. The National Hendrickson Foundation Tournament coming up in just about 12 days at the National Sports Center up at Blade. And Darby, your family, your father, your brother, everybody's involved in this and really stepped up to make this event really a world-class event for these athletes.
It's been a lot of fun to be a part of a foundation that was started by my father and created the Hendrickson Foundation. And there's really three sectors, as you can see on the screen there. There's sled hockey, there's a military branch side, and there's also special needs. So it's a program that's grown probably over the last 5-6 years to a whole nother level. They have an incredible board. This event coming up is the March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's in Blaine. There'll be all the sectors I mentioned playing, and my brother wanted me to quote, to just say it's going to be a great event. So if you're a family member, you might be a player who wants to play sled hockey, you might have children that are in special needs. It's a great event just to check out and see and say, maybe there's something here for me, or maybe there's something here for our kids. And I think at the end of the day, what this whole foundation, I think through my father's vision and his whole board is to grow the game. And it's a whole nother part of the game that's just been incredibly, I would say, for him and for everybody being around it, gratifying to see all these kids and all these people get great opportunities to play a game when, you know, they might not thought they had a chance to play again.
Well, and it's so unique because you guys have had success through hockey growing up, your father coaching, you playing, your brother playing, yet you guys were on one level of hockey. But now you've seen the enjoyment of the sport and you want to share that with other people because you know your teammates were your best friends. From that day forward, you can always go back and you have special memories with those teammates. And now to share it with people that don't feel, you know, life gave them a fair hand, you know, they can have that and carry that with them that, hey, I got teammates, I got friends, I got guys just like me that are out there playing.
Yeah, and you're right, Jimmy, and I think when you look at, and I've been fortunate to meet a lot of these people at the different events, whether it's the golf tournament in the summer or this event coming up, you know, there's a lot of people that have been in our military have been injured and they played hockey and it's been a harder go transitionally coming back. Now they get a chance, some of these guys, to get back in that locker room, be with their buddies and talk about some of the problems that maybe you and I could not relate to.
Right.
And so they get together, they might have a beer or two, I don't know. I'm not judging, but they're back in an environment where it's positive and they're back in an environment where they can push each other much like we would when we play. And certainly we know in the big scale there's a lot of challenges to everybody in even normal day life with people, but when you see these people, whether it be military people, I mentioned the special needs, or people in the sled hockey part, it's an incredible thing to see the life, to see the confidence, to see the camaraderie, and to see just people back in a groove that was very difficult for them for a long time.
All right, so the tournament's coming up in Blaine. Go up there. As you said, it's just a way to expose more people. Not only there's the tournament going on, but if you're kind of on the edge, step forward, get into the light, get out there, head up to Blaine in early March, and you can really see something pretty fascinating.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's 3 days, so maybe it's a thought for someone watching this that, hey, you know what, my son, this could be something for him. You can certainly go on the website, hendricksonfoundation.com, and get more information. But it's a non-paid for thing. It's something that's already been covered by sponsors, and it's geared to the kids. All the kids that have been involved with it. Like I mentioned, there's the special teams that have their games coming up. Minnesota Warriors is another team, another sector, and the sled team is these guys are all geared up. They're wonderful people, and I know if people stop by, they'd have a chance to not only meet members of our family who have been planning it and love it and that would love to help, but also the people that are involved. And I think that's the whole goal of the whole weekend, make it a great weekend and continue to grow the game.